Hey, darling. Still doing this. Words to the wise with business things. Never commit to something when you don't have a clientele in town to support it. That's being said, learning life lesson there. Yeah, for yoga teachers, it's always better to start if you're going to studio teach in an established studio that's set up as an established studio. That makes sense. Not that this spot isn't. It's more like people bring their own people into this rather than people just coming to the studio. People come here for the teachers. That being said, the other thing is, don't necessarily think that your friends are going to be your students. You are the exception to the rule, my dear. So I just like to think that, this is just us flowing in life together, quite honestly. But I'm glad I can be there to support you, to remind you, or I think it's more so the two of us reminding each other to breathe throughout this fun, silly game of life. But took a job at a restaurant. They're like 2 or 3 nights a week, probably closer to 3. And grateful to have that space, and then other things are starting to slowly kind of trickle in. So it's just a matter of being patient, and we will see how all of this stuff shakes out. But always excited for the surprise, babe. Let's catch up soon, though. I know that you're back in Montana. I'm enjoying time with the fam, I'm sure, and Sarah. I saw the hike with you and Sarah and Meg this past week, which is great. So, that being said, let's root down through our seats. Let the crown of the head lift up to the sky. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. 2 more. One more time. Always starting off from a space of gratitude. Give gratitude to this earth, which reminds us that we live in a space of abundance rather than a space of scarcity. Give gratitude to the indigenous peoples of these lands. So from Billings to Missoula, the Crow and the Cheyenne, the Salish, the Blackfoot, the Kalispel, the Kootenai, and the Pend Oreille tribes. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Give gratitude. This practice of yoga to Black and Brown people as the original creators and sustainers of this practice in the space of ahimsa, nonviolence, and loving action. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Gratitude to our bodies and to ourselves, our own ancestors and our own lineage, acknowledging their trials and triumphs, their tribulations and their transgressions, coming to our mats to repair and restore, and in our daily life practice, from damages that have been done, and also to build a peaceful and loving world for 7 generations and beyond. there's a person or persons, place or places that you want to dedicate your practice to today, and take the time to do so now. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. And slowly open your eyes. Allow yourself to come back into your room and into the space. Cleansing around anything you haven't noticed before. Maybe turning to look back behind you. One way, the other way. Turning, rotating through the neck, jawline. Bring yourself back to your center line. Pull your fingertips out in front of you. As you pull up and in on your low belly, bring yourself down and over the tops of your calves and shins. Press into your palms, breathe into the low part of the back. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. 2 more big breaths, big inhale. And exhale. 1 more time, big inhale. Exhale, slowly walk your hands back towards you. Rock back on your seat. Change up the cross of the feet. Sit up nice and tall. And then slowly walk your hands out in front of you. Crawl out through your fingertips. Pull in on the low belly. Let your head hang heavy. Breathe into the back body. Big inhale. Exhale. 2 more, big inhale. And exhale. 1 more time. Exhale, slowly walk yourself back up. Sit up nice and tall, arms sweep high overhead. Exhale, flip the palms, press them out to the sides, flex the palms back towards the face. Stretch and strengthen through the hands, reach through the fingertips. Big inhale here. Exhale, hands come all the way down. Oh my God, I do not have my restaurant hands yet. I'm like the girl where I'm like, can I get a napkin? So I'm like trying to like move plates around, girl. What a scene, what a scene. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, I feel like initiation in a restaurant industry is like somehow, some way getting burned. It's crazy to me. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, flip and press. Press through the palms. Pull the fingertips back towards the face again. Think about wrapping your muscles around your bones and then press. 2 more, big inhale. Exhale, press. 1 more time, big inhale. Exhale, hands move down, ground down through that right palm. Sweep your left fingertips up and over. Roll open through the heart and the chest. Maybe come down to the forearm or to a block. Reach here, big inhale. Exhale, flip. Pull yourself through your center line. Same thing on the opposite side. Hand planks. Pull with the fingertips. Come out of the top of the hip. Roll the palm so it looks back at the mirror or the wall behind you. Pinky finger towards the ground. And then bring yourself down, maybe onto that forearm. Coming out of the hip, lengthening through your side body. Maybe you come to a block. Reach here, pull down through that right hip, right sit bone. Exhale, pull yourself back up. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, hands come back behind you. Interlock your fingers and then pull down through your fists. As you rock back onto your fists and pop up through the chest. Breathe here, base of the belly, all the way up into the base of the throat. Exhale. 2 more. Exhale. 1 more time. Exhale, slowly release. Let your shoulders roll down your backs. Roll your shoulders out a few times. Shake out your hands. Right hand comes to, or left hand comes to right knee. Right hand spins back behind. Do that full twist 1 more time. Big inhale here. Relax and release the jawline. Maybe the hand comes to spin around to go into the inside of the hip. Pull up to the crown of the head. Big inhale. Exhale slowly. I also wore like my one piece, like a leopard suit for Halloween for work last night as I was expediting food and running food to people's tables. I thought these old men were gonna like shit on themselves. Girl, it was hysterical. Lift up through the crown of the head. Hand comes back behind. We were like, yes, ma'am. No, there's nothing else that you can get for us. Slowly turn and look back behind you and bring yourself back to your center line. Hands come to your knees, pull forward with your chest, and slowly rock back. Pull in on the low belly, chest moves forward. And I think the funniest thing about where I'm working, girl, it's a steakhouse. Like, there's not even anything on the menu I can eat. But you know what? It's all right. Like, there's really good people there. Yeah, I have a nice feeling and like vibe about it. It's good. It's good for right now, for sure. And slowly bring yourself back to your center. Chest pulls forward. Chest pulls back. We'll go for 3, for 2, and for 1. Bring yourself back to your center. Hands hold on to the knees. Inhale, chest moves forward. Exhale, roll yourself back into it. Inhale, chest moves forward. Exhale, roll yourself back. One more time. Exhale, back. Inhale, put yourself back to center. Go ahead and take your legs into a boat pose. Kind of go into the front part of the sit bones. Pull up through the crown of the chest. Lengthen through the legs, maybe release, maybe flex the toes a little bit, drop down and touch. We go for 8, 7, 6, find the extension for 5, for 4, wrap your muscles around your bones for 3, for 2, and 1, drop all the way down to your back. Shoulder blades stay up off the mat. You reach for the outside of your feet. Shuffling back and forth side to side, and massaging through the spine and getting into your obliques. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Soles of the feet come high to the sky, flex to the toes. Press the legs out and away from you. Wrap your muscles around your bones with your chin in towards your chest. Big inhale here. Exhale, lower down through that left leg and keep trying to pull your right leg in towards you without the use of the hands first. So press the sole of the foot away as you let that leg drift back. Exhale. 2 more big breaths. Big inhale. Exhale, hold one more time, big inhale, and then slowly walk up towards that ankle. Pull that leg in towards you, find that extension. Flex the toes in towards the face, relax and release through the glute and the hamstring. Exhale, slowly release. Lock the fingers around the shin, pull the knee in towards the armpit, tuck your chin down towards your chest. Next deep inhale, press here. And then right hand, or left hand comes to the outside of the right knee. Let yourself spin and twist. Sole of the foot comes down to the mat. Turn and look out past your right fingertips. Breathe into the backside body. Exhale. One more time, big inhale. Exhale slowly. Bring yourself back to your center line. Same thing on that opposite side. Stretch out through that right leg. Left leg from the side of the sky. Go to pull that left leg in towards you, flexing through the toes. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, put a bend in the knee and lock the fingers the opposite way around the front part of the shin. Pull it down towards the armpit. Lengthen through that right leg. And then right hand comes to the outside of the left knee. Left hand comes long and wide and turn and twist. And let yourself look out past your fingertips. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, hold. relax through the lower part of the back and the side joint. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, bring yourself back to your center line. Pull your knees up into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug here. Go down through the low back. And then slowly bind both of your big toes as you press the legs away from you. And pull the legs in towards you. Trying to keep your low back down to the mat. You can keep as much of a bend in your knees as you need to. Try to keep flexing through the feet, holding onto the toes, and pressing the arches of the feet up to the sky. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Rock and roll in your spine a few times. And we're going to bring ourselves all the way up to stand. Arms come high. And we're going to come back down. A couple of rocks here. Up. Engage your low belly as you move. Two more rounds. Last one, hold at the top. Inhale up, arms come high. Exhale, come down, heel at the tops of the thighs. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, let yourself fall over the tops of the thighs. Hang heavy here. Head hangs super heavy. Maybe pedal out through the knees. So turn down the feet that I cranked in here. And then inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, hands come down to the mat and then step back into your plank. Nice deep inhale here. Maybe move your hands a little bit closer. Fire up through the arms. Right hand to heart, left hand to heart. Try not to move through the hips. We go for 8, 7, 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, last 2, and 1. Hips moves back, high down dog. Pull up and in on the low belly, pedal out through the feet. Check in with the inside of the groin, the palms, the points of the elbows. Turn to look back at you as the eye of the elbow looks away from you. Big inhale here. Pedal out through the feet. Raise yourself high onto the balls of the feet and shift forward into your plank. And then send it back. We'll pulse it for 8, 7. Use the strength of the low belly to press you back. You roll over the balls of the feet for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, drop down to the knees. Lower all the way down to the belly. Hands are right at your bust line. Press down through the tops of the feet. Baby cobra. Lift high. Pull your elbows in close to your side body. Breathe into compression in the low part of the back. Exhale. 2 more big breaths. Big inhale. Exhale. Hold one more time. Big inhale. And then exhale slowly. Lower. Press to the knees. Tuck the toes. Send the hips back behind. Nice deep inhale here. Spot in between the 2 thumbs and then step. Feet come up to meet the hands. Inhale. Arms sweep high. Exhale. Hands move down to your heart line. All right, darling. Let's make our way slowly down onto our backs. So inhale. Arms sweep high. Exhale. Let yourself come all the way down. Roll yourself on your spine a few times. And then we're going to take our feet back behind our head. Hands come down to the side, chin tucks in towards chest, feet come back behind us into plow pose. Nice deep inhale here. Take the hands to the low part of the back to support you, flex through the toes, press the heels away, relax and release on the back sides of the thighs. Maybe you put a bend in the knees and take the knees down to meet the third eye. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, hold. 2 more big breaths, big inhale. And exhale, 1 more time, big inhale. Exhale slowly, hands come down to the earth. Take the soles of the feet high to the sky. Let the legs fall open to the sides, big inhale here. Let gravity be your friend in this posture. So relaxing on the outsides of the hips, relaxing on the insides of the thighs. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, hold. 1 more time, big inhale. And then exhale slowly. Use the inside of the thighs, pull the knees together to touch. Take the soles of the feet down to the earth and extend the legs down towards the end of the mat. Coming into your Shavasana. Checking in with your back, checking in with the body. Maybe do a little scan from the soles of the feet up to the arches of the feet, the ankles, the calves, the shins, the front and back and side to side of the knees, the hamstrings and the quads, up into the glutes and into the hips. Into the palms and up through the torso, into the wrists, into the forearms and the elbows, into the rib cage, to the heart and the biceps, up into the shoulders, to the top of the chest, and up through the throat, into the jawline and the cheeks. The sockets of the eyes and the crown of the head. Breathing in through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. 2 more big breaths here. Big inhale. And exhale. 1 more time. Big inhale. Breathing here. Healing the heart. The power of self-love. Number 27. The priestess of personal power brings us a sacred message of hope and healing. Sacred geometry encases her upper 4 chakras, with the lower circle moving through her heart center. This represents the healing energy coming to lift you up and bring you true peace and personal power. This priestess reveals the inner strength you can call upon to overcome past heartbreaks that left you hurt and full of longing. The pain could be from a recent breakup or maybe lingering ache from a love lost long ago. The scars in the heart center might even relate back to misinformation or mistreatment in childhood. In fact, issues of rejection, abandonment, and even betrayal may be driving your present perspective on love. Without a doubt. These past experiences have caused a shutting down reaction and an emotional resistance to love, in spite of your mental desire for it. Now is the time to heal the old heart wounds and reverse the faulty conclusions that are actually blocking your desire. The circle of consciousness and thought represents your higher intentions where love is concerned. With each powerful vortex of personal energy is the expanding strength of your relationship with yourself. You always have the choice to love and care for yourself, to vent your frustrations and take action on your own behalf. When you consciously release all fears and desperate needs, you will awaken the strong, autonomous person within, and your daily life force will project waves of joy and confidence, two truly irresistible energies in the universe. Affirmation for the week, the start of it. It is safe and comfortable for me to love and be loved. I live in my personal power, loving and encouraging myself every single day. From the Priestess of Light Oracle deck by Sandra N. Taylor and Kimberly Weber. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. One more time, big inhale. Exhale. And maybe today stay on your back. Just to allow yourself to kind of be here in this space for a little bit longer. Checking back in with your body. Maybe take both hands to your heart. Both hands. Take one hand to heart and one hand to belly. The divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in me sees, honors, and reflects the divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in you, dear Jane, and anyone tuning in, and collectively, all of us. Thank you for sharing your practice with me and for trusting with your body, heart, spirit, and soul. To that I say go in peace, and remember to serve love always. Thanks so much, darling. I'll see you soon.